Oh man, you guys ever got Head and Shoulders in your eyes? Fuck does that burn? Oh, Head and Shoulders can go eat a bag of hard ones. Anyway, it's 10 a.m. Not on purpose, but it is. Remember last night when I said, well guys, I'm going to shut the vlog down here and I'm going to go play some freaking... What the hell did I say I was going to play again? Oh, I'm not used to this morning shit, people. Stand by. Oh yeah, Bully. I said I was going to go play some Bully. We're going to get that beaten soon. So tonight I'm going to jam a bunch out. We're going to get that done. Turns out I had 3 episodes left. I literally recorded 3 30-minute episodes. And on the last episode, I was like, wait a second, did I just beat the game? All of a sudden, credits. And I was like, well shit, it took me 90 minutes to do this. And I looked down at the time and it was like 2:05 a.m. and I was like, well, frig it. So I went and took some melatonin, had me an allergy pill because I was feeling congested, went and laid down, passed the fuck out, woke up at 10 o'clock. Went and had a shower. Now I got like 6 hours before I go to work. So in other words, because I work 4 to midnight, that'd be like someone going to bed who works 9 to 5 at 7 p.m. and then waking up 6 hours later at 1 a.m. to go to work for 7 a.m. Or not even close. We'll say, yeah, 7, that's not 8 hours. So maybe you're like waking up at 3 a.m. because you got to be at work for 9 a.m. So it gives you like 6 hours of fucking around. My math is just dick today. Everything's just dicked. I'm not used to being up this early. Fucking AM. That's when you go CP time. I think I'm gonna go make myself some breakfast. So yeah, that's another game done. That's pretty awesome. So all we have left now is to get Red Dead Redemption going, which hopefully we will soon. So basically I'm trying out this scrambled egg mix, this carton of shit, to see how well it works. Oh, my toast just popped. And so far the eggs smell good. This is probably the piss they use in like restaurantes to get the effect of scrambled eggs and shit. They just buy it in a carton, drop her into a pan, scrape it all around as it's cooking and say fuck, it's eggs. And really it's probably not, but whatever. Yeah, those eggs suck. If there's anything on here besides eggs for ingredients, we got a problem. Egg whites, egg yolks, maltodextrin, menhaden oil, citric acid, xanthan gum, whatever that is, beta carotene, natural flavor, safe flower oil, cholecalciferol, and it contains eggs and fish oil. Huh, stuff's pretty gross. Oh well, let's go have a carton of scrambled eggs, for sakes. I just realized I only have 1 full bottle of juice left, so I better friggin' maybe make some more. Get some more juice going in the cupboard. Actually, I might get 2 bottles and make 2 120 mils. And then I can make 8 juices and be ready for a while. Fuck, I got juice everywhere. This is ridiculous. Anyway, I gotta go wash out my glassware for this build. I'm not gonna show you the process because get out of the way, cat. Tries to go inside and jump into my closet, eh? She goes in there, she pisses on all my clothes. What are you doing? You're gonna fall off. You're so derpy. Anyway, better wash my glassware and go from there. Alright, so while I mix juice, I'm also remote editing Skaven Games. It's actually over there, but I'm lazy and sitting over here and doing it. Because I'm also rewatching Firefly. Great show on Netflix. Ignore the buzzing in the background, that's just my juice. It's supposed to be doing that. It's getting electroshock therapy, not a big deal. But anyway, I had some comments about my video being so crisp and what did I change and all this, and honestly all I changed was the settings on this camera and a couple tweaks in Sony Vegas, and I was able to fake high definition. Like I told you guys before, this camera here doesn't have a sensor that can do true HD. It's only a 1.5 inch sensor that is less it's a 1.5 megapixel sensor or some shit like that, and you need at least 1.98 to do 1080p. What this camera does, it interpolates, but interpolates or whatever the hell it's called. But if you have any camera that does 1080p in 30 frames per second only, what it's probably doing is what's known as 60 interlaced. That means it's doing 60 frames a second for every for every odd frame. It's taking lines 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, so on till 1079, and for every even frame it's doing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, so on and so forth. So what happens when you bring it into your video editor is your video editor will read it as, there, we're done. What your video editor will do is read it as 60 interlaced, convert it to 30p, and what it does is for every frame, half of the frame it displays 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, so on and so forth, and the other half it displays 2, 4, 6, 8, and so forth. And it looks clean until you move the camera around. And then you might notice on some videos you get these jagged lines and it looks all torn. Well, that's because the person who rendered that video forgot to deinterlace their footage. And that's what it does. Now, all I did on this camera is it can shoot in 60 frames a second, 60p. So every frame is a full image. It's not interlaced, it's progressive, therefore giving it a sharper image, smoother motion, so on and so forth. So that's what made these videos look sharper. Also, because I render in 720p, because I know this camera can't do 1080, I downloaded a smart scaler for Sony Vegas that smart scales it down to 720p without, it just, I don't know, it does it better, like it does a better job of it than the previous version I was using. And just, you know, shit that I found out about and decided to do. Once I get a real camera that can do 60p at proper 1080p, then yeah, I'll probably go to 1080p videos maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But as for now, these 720p videos look pretty crisp and nobody seems to complain. So that's all I did. If your camera can do 60p a second, even Marcel, he got himself a new Sony there and he was like, oh, the video is not too bad. He goes, what's better, 60i or 60p? And I said, 60p, trust me, bud. He turned to the 60p and went, holy shit, the quality is like way better. And I explained to him exactly what I'm explaining to you guys. Just set your camera to 60p if it can do it and watch the quality crank. And like the rest of the shit I do is all within Sony Vegas to basically kind of, well, the YouTube RC9 codec kind of dicks with your video file when it gets uploaded and processed. So all I did was modified a couple filters on Sony Vegas and applied them to the project, and they kind of semi-countered the effect of that. But, friggin' airplane. But yeah, that's pretty much all I did, and people have been saying, whatever camera you're using, it's doing great. And I'm not using any different camera. I'm using the old Panasonic. It's just I never had her cranked to this high of a resolution before. I never had her pin max out, and now I do. And I regret not doing it before. And just like that, we have 2 bottles ready to go. That's 240 ml of juice, 8 30 ml bottles. Seeing how the last run lasted me like, what? I got back from Blokes on the 21st, and I made up those four bottles back then, and I'm finally starting to run out. I got 1 bottle left, so 8 bottles will last me a long time. And once those are made, I'm gonna clean out those containers and keep making more and just produce a bunch, and then I'll have a bunch in stock. Awesome. So I already filmed this part, but I deleted it because I didn't like how I came across. And a lot of people were talking about how I'm a bad pet owner. And you're damn Skippy, I'm a bad pet owner. And you know what? I will agree with you. I'm a horrible pet owner. I don't spend enough time with my dog and cat. I never do. I never spend time with your buddy. I know. I'm a bad owner. Same for her. I don't really spend much time with her. I'm at work or I'm always editing, and I can't have them in the bedroom upstairs because you got to keep an eye on them 24/7. Like if she goes in the back, on the desk in the back and starts dicking with my mixing equipment, you know, that contaminates it. And the same with him. Like if he gets into the garbage and eats something he shouldn't, then he's going to get hurt. Like when the ex left, she took Felix. I wanted Felix because he was an easygoing cat and he didn't cause any problems. She didn't want Oreo because she was moving into an apartment. So she made me keep the dog and she took my cat. The dog was originally hers. Now with the cat, well, I don't know if you guys remember back when my cousin had to get rid of her cat, 6 years old, and she couldn't have it anymore. So she basically gave me the cat. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting closer. Oh, there he is. He is sleeping in his litter box and still fucking pissed off at me. I feel bad for him. He's not happy here. He's really not happy here. Oreo just wanted to bring him a toy. Like, he's not happy with me. You hear him? And it lasted 1 day because... You want to go outside? Is that what you want? Like, is that... Okay, well, calm down. Relax. You just scared the cat out of the shitter. I freaking let him outside and he just starts barking his tits off. I don't get it. But you guys remember when she gave me Flash. That cat hated life when it was here. The moment I put him back in the crate and was bringing him back, he was cool. I could pet him. He was a buddy. But when he was here, he did not like this house. He did not like Oreo. All he did was stayed in his pet taxi. I remember when we woke up, Oreo and I were sleeping upstairs. I left the door open, so if he wanted to come up and say hi, he could. And he literally came up on the bed and didn't lay down, just sat at the end of the bed staring at me and Oreo. And then I woke up and looked at him. He hissed, growled, and fucked off back for his pet taxi. And after that ordeal, I was like, you know what? Like, I don't want a cat. This is ridiculous. I don't want one. Well, then, Jules, that's where Scampers came from. Her, not sure, aunt or somebody had kittens. And I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to pass. I don't want a cat. I don't want to deal with that nonsense. Like, it'll just be me and Oreo. It'll be fine. Because it was fine. Like, after the ex left and she took off and all of her shit was gone and that was done and over with, and it was just me and Cookie Monster, hell, we had a great time for, 7, 8 months, whatever. What? Dude, you can't get out over there. But apparently you can use your bum to close the door. Okay, come on, Oreo. He's too busy beaking off at the neighbors and shit to go take a shit. But he's finally taking a shit, so that's awesome. But yeah, like, I didn't really want another cat. And then I got Scampers because, like, Jules was like, oh, wouldn't that be cool if we both had same kitties and stuff? And I'm going to admit it, I was drinking that night when I said, yeah, let's do this. And that's what I got to quit doing, is making decisions when I'm under the influence, because I always make fucked up decisions and regret them. Like, I regret getting a kitten. I regret having another cat. Because, yeah, like, she's driving me fucking nuts. And I know it bothers you guys that I say that, but it's true. But it's partially my fault too, and I'm aware of that. It's because I don't spend enough time with her. So it's probably her way of rebelling by pissing on the couch and going into the pantry and destroying food and tearing up my chair and tearing up my couch and ripping holes through the walls and ripping in. That's probably her way of rebelling because she's pissed off because I don't spend enough time with her. And that's a fact. I'm a bad pet owner, which is one of the reasons why I was considering rehoming her. Like, Oreo can come into the bedroom, he's fine. He won't do things if I tell him no. He'll sleep on the bed, he won't piss on it. She will. She already has. Wasn't fun cleaning that out. Luckily I got it right away and it didn't soak right through. She pissed on the comforter, so I was able to wash it right away. She didn't piss on the mattress, so that was awesome. But still, like, I don't know. Like, but people can't seem to understand that. So I really don't expect people to, like, understand me or agree with me, because you won't. Everybody has their own opinions. Some people are vegan, some people are meat eaters. Everybody has their own way of life. The frig is that? Where the hell did a big chunk of grass like that come from? Did you bring that in the house? Don't eat it, stupid. Oh my goodness. Like, yeah, I know I'm a bad pet owner. I admit it. If the SPCA came here and said, hey, we're taking away your pets, I'd say, well, just try and find them a good home, because I'm a fucking horrible dog and cat owner. So if you have a good home for them, by all means, give her, because I don't offer them a good home. I don't pay any attention to them. It's the way she goes. Like, that's what I liked about Felix, is he was the easiest cat in the world. He came to me, I petted him a bunch of times, he had enough, he frigged off, went and did his own cat thing, whatever the hell that was. He killed mice. He was lazy, but he was a good murderer. Awesome cat to boot. So, but keep in mind, he was also 6 years old. And I understand she's only like not even 2, and she's pretty dicked, but at least she's fixed. So, you'd think she'd quit pissing in the house, but like I said, she's probably rebelling against me because I don't pay her any attention, which I understand. So, that's why, like, people saying, oh, you're such a miserable bastard, blah, blah, blah. Well, how would you feel if you go to work for 8 hours, all right? You go to your job. Your job is customer service. And in that 8 hours, you're getting your morals ripped apart. You're getting torn apart by problems that are out of your ability to solve because they require third-party help. Third-party help is not working to solve those problems. Now you're at the front lines getting demeaned, and there's frig all you can do about it. So you do that for 8 hours, and then you come home to your house completely fucking upside down because your cat had an episode and decided to trash a bunch of stuff and cost you a bunch of money. You're going to be pretty pissed off too. Honestly, I was thinking about not even posting those vlogs. I was thinking about letting those go. And then if I decided to get rid of Scampers, I was going to lie to you guys and say she fucking ran away or something. You guys wouldn't know the difference. You guys wouldn't know. There's been so many lies told on YouTube from people. And I see people buying it all the time. So it's like, I could have easily done that, you know? Brought her to the pound. Paid the whatever money it is. Bye-bye, kitty. Come home from work and start acting. Guys, I can't find Scampers. I don't know where the hell she is. She's not in her spot. Blah, 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 you know? Completely bullshit it. But in reality, I dropped her off at the fucking pound. And you guys would have never known a thing. But instead, I decided to be honest and drop a video explaining my frustrations. And yeah, so it's like, okay, so maybe that's what I need to do. I need to do like every other YouTuber out there and start lying through my tits to you guys just to keep you happy. Maybe that's the secret to success on YouTube. You lie, you cheat, you win. Because you know what? Honestly, that's what I see with a lot of successful YouTubers. A lot of the people out there who made it big on YouTube. They lied through their teeth, they cheated to get to the top, and now they're fucking winning. So maybe that's how you get YouTube success, people. You want to get famous on YouTube? Be a dick. Lie, cheat, steal, fame. Makes sense. Think about all the top YouTubers. You'll understand. Anyway, people, I'm going to shut the video down here. I got about 15 minutes before I got to head into work. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head into work and carry on with my night. So thanks for watching. Like, favorite, and comment. Give a thought about what I said. You probably won't. But anyway, that's not my problem. Thanks for watching. Like, favorite, comment. Dislike if you want. Until next time, keep on vlogging.